Okay, everyone, and welcome to part 5, sorry. Wow, God, we're really time traveling here. Welcome to part 5 in our Outer World series, and we are on the Groundbreaker. We're looking for the black market. It's what we do, and yeah, this game is pretty cool. Right, we need to figure out what sort of where we're going. Is crouch button working today? It is. Great, that's good news. Right, so passage to anywhere, speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. We have a couple of side missions here. Talk to Dr. Wanda Dorset in the sick bay. Yeah, we'll do that. That's just a quick job, so we can do that, and the sick bay is like right here. So let's go and do this. The guy at the customs, I suppose, told us this. Oh, cool. You're cool.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Yeah.
Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Cool. You work for Spacer's Choice? Have you been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
They're struggling.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Oh, that's just that's
have a look.
So we can trade. Our merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay, we have quite a bit of money actually, but we do want to sell, I guess, some of our junk. I don't know where else we sort of use it, this sort of stuff. I haven't really seen a place for it. Oh wow, Primal Hide, we get a lot of money for that. Yeah, so I assume. Oh, that's it. We just sold all that junk. And look how much money I got. We get a 30% discount with Spacer's Choice as well at the minute, so buying stuff here is meant to be pretty good as well. And those Spacer's Choice pistols are 100 DPS. I don't know, is that better than what we have? No, it's exactly the same. Yeah, we're going to have to eventually tinker some of this stuff to sort of make it more beneficial. But in terms of buying, I mean, oh, what is that? A tossball stick. Nice. But they have ammo and stuff here, which we could probably benefit from. How do we buy it all? How much is that? Oh, okay, well, we'll buy all that, I suppose. It's discounted. They do sell armor here, which is good. Oh, they sell the Moon Man helmets. Nice. We could definitely have some level 7 Moon Man helmets, but they don't do anything. Level 5 armor. But these are already factory stock armor plating. Oh, okay. I mean, what do we have already in armor? We already got one with factory stock armor plating. We just need to repair the hell out of it because, yeah, it's not good. So we'll repair that. But we can sell this stuff, or we can. I mean, can we repair? So you can actually pay to have it repaired as opposed to using your pieces, which is pretty useful. This is quite expensive, but we'll repair that. Just because it'll increase our armor. But that's good. We can rob him, but we're not going to.
I know she's in there in Peru.
I picked up some weird chatter on my way in.
Hold on.
You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
What seems to be the problem?
You seem to be having one.
Take care.
I don't want to buy supplies from you. Let's talk to you.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I need to get in.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
On a penis. Oh, we use perception, I assume.
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Okay, see you, man.
Take care.
I'm gonna walk in there.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Ah,
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
I don't want to be an asshole. Wheeler is a shipment.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I can try and find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Probably. If you haven't, you can just use it with the holographic shower. But we automatic. Oh, cool.
We got any more of that coagulating spray left?
So we can't steal any of this, but I don't know. What's this? Okay. Can we? Oh, what's this stuff? Nothing. Oh. I feel like that should be a weapon. I don't know how to use my. Oh crap! My shroud thing. Shroud's not here. What's this? We've got no health. That's a valid point. We've got no like health packs. Yeah, so I don't know how to use this. Maybe if I go to skills. Oh my god! Literally. Oh yeah, we wanted to take. Where I literally don't know. It's got to be one of these. Patient's medical chart. These are just logs that you pick up, I suppose. Weapons and armor. Stealth, maybe. Yeah. The holographic the cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits. Okay. You found. You will now be automatically disguised when entering an associated restricted area. So. Yes! Cool. Your holographic shroud is activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. Okay. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk you out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk you out the more you are integrated.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it out.
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do to get you into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
You think the board had someone follow you?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
And you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Okay, so Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do. We won't lie. Let's go. Ellie asked to help you.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udon for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Oh wow, they have tracks as well.
was that? What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I was just leaving.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Woohoo! That was cool.
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt to the board. I think someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Cool. I know just from trailers and seeing other gameplay bits and pieces that she is a player, is a companion. So why do I have to go back to my ship? Oh, are we doing that mission? Is that one's highlighted? Find Captain Aurelian Scully. Yeah. We're not allowed to leave our ship yet, so we may as well do this.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I do love it.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Hi, Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Well, it's expensive. 10,000 bits. Shit. Okay, well, you don't get, I suppose.
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. No, don't do that. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms, sir.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Cool.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Oh, Gladys is a bit more pervy. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Is she supposed to be like the Oracle? Because the like Matrix Oracle.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
So Udon Bedford's there and Tennyson's there. Maybe we should do Tennyson first, and then because Udon Bedford is a main mission.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs
Have you seen this man?
property.
Reward offered for information needed for the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local foreign embassy.
Oh, there's a door here. An idiot. Oh, it's warm, isn't it?
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Jay. Nice place you've got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
No problems. I'll do whatever I can to keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
I really want to say just passing through. I knew it was going to be an option. Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie.
They don't.
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of the problem.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Oh, you need a contractor to work this out, and I'm available at a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do.
Yeah.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Yay! So I get to shoot people up. That's all that matters. I'll get you those
Good.
parts.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Wicked. Yeah, right. But before we do that, I'm assuming
This is Halcyon News.
we're going to go and have a word with this bloke.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for capture of noted.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
Well,
I
he
think
looks...
everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
What a prick this guy looks like.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You
Yep.
must be the captain of the Unreliable.
I am.
A vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah, he died. I really want to swear, sprat fuck is one hell of a word. Oh wow, I can turn in Phineas Wells, that's amazing. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to say Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
No. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Mm-hmm. What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Oh, I feel for you a bit now.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed.
No.
Did he?
Too much. Yep, sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Tell me, how did he die?
We could have a truth. No, will I?
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know.
Oh.
Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Yes, I can imagine. Again, I'm sorry.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony.
Yep.
Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Alex never mentioned a Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Probably. I'm here to talk about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Shit. She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract. I don't know what that means.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Way I see it, she didn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change.
Yeah, sort of.
I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Oh, you busy now? Okay. Brilliant. So we actually did something semi-useful there, so we can return now to Ellie and tell her the good news, I suppose.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Oh, 100%.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you saying that you'll work with me just because I helped Jessie?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Yeah, welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me on my ship. It's stopped by the promenade.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Okay.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
You watch yourself while I'm gone. Right, we have got some skill points, and we are going to spend them. We could go to level 50 on here, which would allow us to individually increase these, but that's pointless right now, I think. The thing is, like, you don't unlock the next set until you've done like 40s, until you got to your 40s. Melee attacks are pretty important. So let's add 5 to melee attacks, and then let's add 5 to dialogue for now. And then we've got another perk. Let's go. After some section adjustments, the weapon's sight alignment tool is more accurate. We can, yeah, let's increase our sprint speed, I suppose. Apply. So yeah, so cool. So we can't get the nav key yet, so we have to do one of these side quests. We do need to let's do this one. So we'll do this side mission, and then we'll probably call it on the episode anyway. I don't know exactly how far we are. I think we have to get in this elevator. Spider-Verse vendor. Oh, I love a good. Oh, we're gonna get some good. I thought we were gonna get some good music then, but we didn't. It's a loading screen. Thank you very much there, the Outer Worlds. Good job. Right, Captain McRed.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back, look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
So we can intimidate. So right, you only get out of this life if you play nice.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
I'm here for some parts.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
So I can grab the part.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
How about I just kill you and take the parts? That seems like the best thing.
Here they come.
Crap. That was so... I literally... Yeah, I died. I completely deserved that because I went to attack him and then didn't actually do anything, and I had the wrong weapon drawn. That's pretty poor. So we'll try that again, shall we? Oh dear, that was awful. It's not the best choice. It's Spacia's choice.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Look at this, right? Time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You came with the...
Yeah. Neither is this.
You're wounded.
Oh my word! They're stronger than they look. There is a way of winning this fight. I'm just really sucking at it right now. A downed companion will pop back up in Supernova, but will pop back up after a fight, but not in Supernova. They'll die permanently.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Oh my god, his gun is lethal. Maybe I should just pay the bits. I'll give it one more go, but that was shocking. Oh man, he's actually hard as nails. Wait, I got an idea. Because you two are pretty useless at the minute, aren't you? Yes, let's be honest. So let's kick you out. I've got some spare armor you can have. So right now she's wearing a mechanic's overalls, which offer us 7 armor. But I can offer you... Oh, apparently something you want to do as well is go to settings, and if you go to UI, level up reminders, that's fine. Show floating damage checks, that's fine. Gameplay maybe. There you go. Show companion helmets. Yeah, so you just turn them off. So because once you've given them a helmet, they can never not have a helmet, so they'll always wear one. But we can just turn that off. So what we can do then is give them some armor. So Pavati, yeah, do you know what I'm going to give you? You're going to have a light machine gun now, so you're going to be badass officially. And then what you can also do, she hasn't got any things, but distance, medium, weapon, try and use your ranged, and be aggressive. That's absolutely grand. That's so cool. Right, but armor, we need to give you some armor because your armor's like pretty shit. It's like worth a 7. And I've got standard true armor here with armor plating. You can wear that. Yes, look, so you look badass now. And we can give you this helmet, which you can't see on you, but yeah, it looks cool. And then Vicar Max, because you're literally wearing a robe, which offers 9 armor. That's like so surprising, and increases dialogue skills. But instead, oh shit, I literally think it's the best armor I've got. Yeah, but we're gonna give you a helmet because you need a helmet, right? So take the standard troop helmet, and you will be armored up. Right now you've got a sawed-off shotgun, which I think is the best thing you can have, and what we'll do is we'll try and keep you aggressive, and we'll try and keep you ranged if we can. That's what I prefer. I prefer you using your weapons, guys, and that way then we'll be okay. As for me, my armor's pretty shit. We'll wear the overhauled power armor. That's like awesome. I've given her like my best armor, and then we'll wear that as well. Yeah, we look cool now. And I suppose we're just gonna have to go with the AK and hope this goes a little bit more swimmingly than before.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm.
His weapon is lethal. Oh, so frustrating. And I didn't save it after doing all those edits as well, so after changing all their armour and stuff I didn't save, which is probably a stupid idea. God, oh no, wait, she's in her kit. Oh yeah, maybe it did change. Yeah, because Bavati has a light gun. Cool, let's go. That's alright then. I will get past this. I might just pay his bluff.
Hey, McRed, were you
Oh no! And they died. Oh, so unlucky. I nearly did it. Oh, man. We're gonna do this. I'm not. I gotta get through this. I gotta get through this. I gotta make it, gotta make it, gotta make it through. We can do this. I just have to kill him. That's the way.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
I tried escaping and then hopefully... Oh, there's got to be a better way of doing this. We killed him before, but then we just got killed by his goons. There is a lot of them. I mean, maybe we can give him the bits and then rob him afterwards. Maybe when we come back through, I suppose. We could try that. Let's... Okay.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor Look at this, right?
Is this...
Put that down before you incinerate inside out.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst.
I'm here for some parts.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace.
So I got the part then?
You don't just...
I want 624 bits.
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
Don't we need those bits, Captain? To buy the key from the lady?
The principles of the universe dictate that sometimes we must appease others.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way. Lay it on. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded.
Nice.
That's bureaucracy for... Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting up.
Okay, bye.
You can come.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Fred wants it up.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? Hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Let's go!
Get up! Captain, get up!
Oh. I just thought I'd be clever and try and win my money back. that didn't happen, did it? Yeah. Okay. We're not that strong to try and take these guys on. It was probably worth spending the money to... Oh, we're going to get another opportunity. I'm sort of tempted to just keep going and going and going and being relentless, but like that doesn't make good viewing, I'm sure. So...
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from... Not another step in that direction, friend.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. You can't...
beam just follows you. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna pay tribute here. Yeah, there's just no way out of that. I just don't know necessarily what's best. Maybe we can. Well, I need to install a. I can't mod the.
Were you expecting any company?
A name.
Yeah, we did all this.
You came.
Yeah. I was just passing through. Can I go?
Passing through? This is dead-end territory. But you talk like you're on a journey. The second floor is my place. Off limits.
Nice. Oh, well, we go. Okay. We're not allowed on the second floor, but
even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up.
Another step in that
I'm trying to
direction,
think
friend.
of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
There's gonna be another way upstairs where he can't see us.
Not another step in that direction, friend.
Shh.
We got another plan.
Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with our bottom line. My backside's still sore.
Shit.
Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Okay, that sort of works.
Unexpected noise
Red,
identified.
what was that?
Oh, bollocks. Fudging bollocks. You literally can't go upstairs. It's like they automatically know that you were going upstairs. Oh, lame. We've already spoken to him now, so...
Look, Red gave me a taste of the good.
Neighbor from above.
I'm here, come on.
Tenant.
Yeah, there's a... Right, thanks, yeah. No, that's it, thank you. Let's just go and get what we came for. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, wrong way. What's this way?
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
I sort of want to fight my way out. There's so many fuckers here. It's just not worth my time.
Bullshit.
Oh, we can sneak round. Ah, right, okay. That's a shame. I'll be back for you. I don't like you people. I'm coming back for you when I'm hard. Let's just get back in here and give her the shit she needs. Oh, so frustrating. I did want to just try and kick ass then, but there were just so many of them. And on hard difficulty, that's quite solid. And I haven't upgraded these weapons as much as I should have, so probably more my mistake than anything.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Here we go.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual...
Junlei is...
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
Yeah. Sorry, Junlei, that was ridiculous. I got the parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Yay, we get to do something hardcore in this. Wait.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. Right, you two. This is gonna get messy. Let's work together. Kill these captains.
Okay, going quiet.
Area. Keep clear of the radiator. You don't need to know the necessarily, but I'd be my grateful if you did.
Nice one, Captain!
Oh, nice. Oh, unplanned.
Incoming!
Subtle work, Captain.
Nice. We need mag picks. Mag picks are useful.
Tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can. I can always fix them later.
Coming.
Shut down and show.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Oh yeah, that's badass mechanics. That was good stuff. I enjoyed that a lot.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Look at
Target reacquired.
There's more. They're downstairs.
Target log.
Oh, wrong button.
That's the terminal. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says...
You got it, Captain!
That's good work, everyone. That went really well. Staff getting restless, working around half-cooked solutions, or we got them in the groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, Grandma live some Grandma spirits. The groundbreakers will test will be seeing the independence out last May. I take that bet. Found some chief Galings on schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when SAP scale out. That's cool. And then return to the route. Oh. Just normal. Ah, we level up. Nice. So we can get range to 50, but I'm not really overly keen to do that. Oh, can we revert? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because dodge distance increase. Right, and then should we? Let's increase tech. We should do leadership as well, because we're not quite there on determination. And we should increase the healing effect they do. Okay. Oh, there's a pod point there. In my honor, I report the groundwork successfully arrived at the launch point. Having released a large cargo of prefab housing, settlers and supplies in the Senate colony worlds. Now the stages 1 and 2 of the mission we carried out, my family will take ownership of the groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship acting duty as an independent trading post, repair stop and cargo bay. And that's sort of how it became to be. Cool, that's nice. Let's go upstairs.
All I'm saying is, our lives are predestined upon a path that is only visible in retrospect. If I could have predicted my life path would lead to prison, and thus avoided it, wouldn't I have done so? And even if I had, it still would
did I not spend those points?
Unavoidable. Like that time I warned you about the giant pile of Raptidon shit, and you stepped in it anyway. You see?
Don't have a clue, right. Yeah, we'll play that now. Yeah, play. There we go.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
You will.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Cool. What's it like being in command?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
This ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Condolences.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
I will sort out the access problem.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
We'll be on our way. Thanks, I suppose. Right, I think... Ready? It's not as exciting when you come out the arse end of the ship, is it, really? But yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there. We need to do a mission for Gladys. What's there?
Oh. Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
I don't know. There's a lift. Ooh, exciting. Yeah, well, we're going to leave it there now. We've done a quick mission. We did a couple of missions with just sort of using our words to sort of get ourselves out of trouble. Because we genuinely couldn't do it. They were just too strong. But what I'll do is I'll find a workstation, we'll try and mod some weapons, and then we'll give it another go. We'll just go down there and just take them out. That's just how that will be. We do have a couple of other missions to fulfill, but for now, we're going to leave it there. This is episode 5. We'll catch you in episode 6. Hopefully that'll air tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys on the flippity flip.